Hey, what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, bringing you two new updates from Radical Bowling. Okay, the Road to Bowl Expo is upon us. We are right around the corner from that event, and the Brands of Brunswick have announced a slew of new releases. Today, in this video, we're talking about two releases from Radical coming stateside. Let's take a look at them now. We've got the Informer and the Intel Pearl Special Edition. Woo, talk about a 1-2 punch. Asymmetric solid on the right, symmetrical pearl on the left, and both of these balls have some very special technology, and we're going to dive all into that. So let's head on over to the interwebs and talk about the Informer. And if you'll note, this core looks very familiar. That's because it's a modified version of the Informer core. Excuse me, of the Incognito core. But what's really cool about this ball is that it's got the sharp cover stock with the TS1 additive, which is why I had it highlighted. So into the specs. Sharp cover stock, TS1 additive, got the Incognito core, so asymmetric core. The color, dark blue. It's a solid reactive style bowling ball. 501,000, 1500 CAR micropad, and the number's at 15 pounds, 2.477 RG with a .051 differential and a .019 asymmetric differential. It's worth noting that the Incognito was slightly higher RG and a slightly lower intermediate differential. But other than that, pretty much this Informer core is just going to be a little bit earlier and a little bit stronger. But the big thing here is that it's got this textured one cover. So where does this ball fit in the bag? This is asymmetric solid. So this is going to be top of the line. This is what you go to when you need something that's got traction in there. But the difference with this style of ball is that instead of just being a mid-lane monster, you're going to get some boom in the back. So you control this however you like. Put your favorite layout on there and you're off into the races. And this is something that's going to be a couple steps up from your normal benchmark condition. All in all, looks really, really good. Let's jump over into the next ball. So we've got the Intel Pearl Special Edition. Okay, this one's going to be very special. Everybody who loved the Intel, especially loved the Intel Pearl, and Tom Doherty, it says in the documentation that he won the World Championship using the Intel Pearl. So rather than just remake it, they added some new technologies, which is what we're going to cover today in the spec sheet. This ball has the TP1 Pearl reactive cover stock, and it's got a symmetrical core. It's, the Intel core. It's got dynamic core, 12% more hitting power. Coefficient of restitution is the word salad there. The color is purple and blue. The finish, 500/1000 Crown Factory Compound. And the number's at 15 pounds, 2.483 RG with a .035 differential. So low differential, low RG, lots of hitting power. Where does this ball fit in your bag? So if you are sitting on something that is a symmetrical pearl that would be below your benchmark reaction and you want to replace it, that's where this ball will come in. So this is something you would ball down from, either from a symmetrical solid, a symmetrical sanded hybrid, or maybe even an asymmetrical solid if you like about 4 or 5 boards difference. Then this is going to be a ball that you go to. That way when the heads start to go, you can clear it through. It's got the textured pearl in there, so you got the particle stuff in there. It's got dynamic core stuff in there. It's got all the stuff in there. And you can use this on a variety of conditions. This is going to be a very versatile ball, and it's going to make a lot of people very happy. Still get the length, not blow past the break point, provided you throw a quality shot, and you should get some good carry with that dynamic core, tripping out the weak 10s, the 4-9s, all that stuff. So all in all, looks really good. And again, got a nice warranty on here, got the dynamic core on here. And you should be able to tune this for a variety of conditions. Sand it if you want to blend it out, or even though it's got compound, you could add polish if you want additional length. Okay, so let's summarize and go back to the shelf appeal. Again, these balls look absolutely fantastic. I like how Radical is going with a lot of their design philosophy. I like these spy balls. I'm not going to lie. They look really, really good. This Informer just looks absolutely gnarly. I like the logo, and it's got really good contrast. And the Intel, that's a good one. It's really, really special. This pour looks good. I love the sparkle in there. So these should look really, really good sitting on the rack and going down the lane. That's what we've got for today in terms of universal release dates. I'm going to have that in the video description. And speaking of the video description, if you want to learn more about these balls and where you can pick them up, I've got links in the description where you can grab these on bowlersmart.com. Always good information here on the Bowlers Rant channel. So, what do you think of the Informer? And what do you think of the Intel Pearl Special Edition? If you were to get one, what layout would you go with? And would you make any surface adjustments? Drop me a comment, let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bowl well.